everybody, welcome to Gochujang Mama. Today we'll be making Chiles Rellenos. You'll be needing 8 Poblano chiles. I have here a cup and a half of leftover mashed potatoes and about 3 to 4 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese. I'll also be using some leftover picadillo that I had. You can use just plain ground beef, but I chose to use Picadillo, and I have a wonderful recipe on my YouTube channel should you use it. You'll also need 4 eggs and about a cup of flour for dredging. Now here I'm going to start off by roasting all of our chiles. You want to roast the chile poblanos, and I'm using an open flame over the stove, which I find is the easiest way. That's the way my grandmother did it. And here you can see the charring process starting. See, this is what you're looking for because this is going to help you remove the skin. You don't want to do chile rellenos without doing this first, because your eggs will not stick to the waxy skin if you don't remove it. So here we have our totally char and roasted chile poblano, and I'm going to place it inside a plastic bag. So once you've roasted all of them, you want to place them in a plastic bag and leave them there for about 10 minutes or so they can sweat. So when it's time to remove the skin, it's easy. So here I have my aunt's lovely clean hands. She's going to help us remove the skin today. And we're just putting some oil on her hands because the chile rellenos, or the poblano chilies, can get very spicy and you don't want to, burn your eyes, rubbing your eyes or anything. So this will help keep that off your hands. So now to get started, we're going to take a spoon, and I find this method easy, and you're just going to gently scrape the skin off the flesh. Traditionally, most women will just use their hands and pick out the skin, but I find it a little bit cleaner if you just scrape it with a spoon. So here's our clean poblano chile, and now we're going to carefully split one side and remove the seed. And we're just going to use our hands for this. And you want to just remove all the seeds that you can. Now here we have our clean chile poblano ready to be stuffed. So you just continue that until you've done all 8, and we have all 8 done. So now we're ready to stuff our poblano chiles. And here I have potato and cheese. You can actually stuff it with whatever you like. I happen to have leftover potatoes, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and stuff that with potatoes. And also I'm going to put some Monterey Jack cheese in these. I find the combination delicious. Actually, my grandmother used to do cheese and onion. That's also good. And if you just want to do ground beef, you can do that. I had leftover picadillo. And again, I have a recipe on my YouTube channel should you want to try the picadillo. And see, she placed a toothpick to close the chile poblano. That'll help keep the stuffing in. So here we're doing our picadillo one. And again, you can use whatever stuffing you like. This is what we had in our fridge, so that's what I'm using today. Now for this one, she split the top small, so we really didn't need a toothpick. But here we are. All our chiles are stuffed and ready to be dredged in the flour. So we're just going to roll these into the flour, and now you want to do this because this will help the egg adhere to the outside of the chile. So now we're going to separate our 4 eggs. We're going to separate the whites and the yolk. You want to carefully do this, and after I'm done separating, we're going to go ahead and start whipping our egg whites. And this process is going to take a while because you want to make sure you whip the egg whites well, at least so they form soft peaks. So here we go. As you can see, we're getting there, but you want to keep going because you need to make sure they form soft peaks. There we have it. See, now you have soft peaks, and that's where you want your egg white. So now what we're going to do is we're going to slowly add our egg yolks because you don't want to deflate the egg whites. So I'm just going to do the egg yolks one by one and go ahead and whip those into the egg whites. And actually some people add a pinch of flour, but I find if you just do the egg whites and the egg yolks, it works just as well. So if you're one of those that likes to put flour in the mixture, by all means go ahead, but I find that just the eggs is fine. So now we've incorporated our egg yolks into the egg whites, and we're ready to go ahead and dip our chiles into the egg whites and get them ready to fry. Okay, so I have a heated pan with oil. I have it halfway up the heat skillet. Now there I'm dredging my Poblano chili into the egg mixture, and I'm just going to place it into my pan. And you kind of want to set up a station. I have it set up off to the side because you don't want to drip egg all over your kitchen. So I'm going to fit about 3 of these in this pan. And now it took about 2 minutes on each side. So after 2 minutes, I went ahead and started flipping them, and as you can see, the egg has cooked perfectly. It's a nice golden color. So yeah, another 2 minutes on the other side and we should be ready. Now I have a rack to let any residual oil drip off of our chile relleno, but if you have paper towels, that works just as well, but I normally use a rack. And here we have our delicious chile rellenos. I hope you like the recipe. I hope you try it. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.